The Lies About Works-Based Gospel, Part 1. Both Grace teachers and Torah observers struggle to rightly divide the word of truth when it comes to James chapter 2 verse 14 to verse 26 and Ephesians chapter 2 verse 8 to 9. James clearly teaches that faith without works is dead, and questions whether faith without works can save you. On the other hand, Paul teaches in Ephesians that we are saved by grace through faith, not by works. At first glance, these passages may seem contradictory. Grace teachers often dismisses James' teachings, claiming it applies only to Jewish believers. Conversely, Torah observers argue that faith is merely the initial step towards salvation and must be followed by adherence to the works of the law to maintain that salvation. But do either of these interpretations align with what Paul and James was truly teaching? Paul elaborates further in Ephesians chapter 2 verse 10 to verse 16 that we are God's workmanship created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand for us to walk in. He also explains that we as Gentiles, once uncircumcised and strangers to the Jewish covenant, are brought near by Christ's blood through faith, not through the works of the Jewish religious covenant. Thus, the works of Paul opposes are not works in general, but specifically the works of the law associated with the Jewish covenant. This raises the question, what are the good works God prepared for us in Christ Jesus if they are not the works of the Torah? Paul provides clarity in Galatians chapter 5 verse 6, where he states that it is not about circumcision, but what matters is faith working through love. Here Paul emphasizes that faith must express itself through the acts of love. These are the very works of love James refers to when he argues that faith without works is dead. If our faith does not manifest itself in love towards others, particularly our brothers and sisters in Christ, then it's lifeless and incapable of saving us. Therefore, Paul and James are not in conflict. Both affirm that genuine faith must result in action. Paul rejects the notion that salvation can be earned through religious practices such as circumcision, but he fully agrees that true faith will naturally produce the good works of love. These works of love are evidence of a living faith. Like and subscribe for more 2-minute biblical rebuttals.